we stop moving now. Let's talk about this. This is great. Everyone's favorite Labor Day weekend tradition. It's back.
Yeah, we're not going to try to fly.
No, we're not.
We'll keep dancing.
No.
The Cleveland National Air Show gets underway, celebrating its 60th anniversary this year. And our David Greenberg sat down with the woman who's been in charge of coordinating the event for half that time, the last 30 years, as she turns back the clock on 60 years of flight.
I'm vibrating a little bit.
Yes.
My husband will tell you I'm kind of geeked and large and in charge right now.
We're full burners.
Absolutely.
The Cleveland National Air Show is clear for takeoff. Kim Dell and her team are soaring to new heights for this year's 60th anniversary, titled Loud and Proud.
1, 2, 3.
With this milestone anniversary, it's worth reflecting on some of its greatest moments.
So I think it was probably 93, and we had Alexander Zoyev here. And Alexander was a Russian pilot who stole a MiG and defected to Turkey. Then he came to the United States. He was here at the air show, and the national anthem played, and I happened to be standing next to him. And he took his hat off, and when it was over with, he turned to me and he said, "You have no idea how lucky you are to have been born in this country." And I think that's one of those moments that I have just never forgotten.
And in 6 decades, countless other moments come to pass. In 1975, former Blue Angels pilot Chuck Newcomb returned to Cleveland a year after flying in the show to become its executive director. In 1995, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame opened its doors the same weekend as the air show. In solidarity, 3 flying Elvises, or the E-Team, became an American trilogy. And in 2003, the famous F-14 Tomcat, the same plane in the original Top Gun, made its 15th and final appearance after first cruising Cleveland airspace in 1977.
It's hard for somebody to understand what it is like if you're actually in a plane and you're flying it. You're breaking the bonds of Earth. I think that's the thing that really bonds everybody together, because it's something so special. It's hard to put it in words. You have to feel it yourself.
But for her, nothing tops that feeling of seeing a brand new passion born each and every year.
When the gates first opened and, seeing a little kid, "Dad, Dad," running up to an airplane and pointing and asking questions and just seeing that curiosity on their faces. I just love it.
All right, David Greenberg, thank you
Yeah.
very much. All right, coming up at 5:30, almost 2 months until Election Day, and this morning we're hearing from the Harris Walz campaign in their first sit-down interview.
We're going to go live to watch.